Says she flirt with her boyfriend, begging him of money.
Back with season 2 of CARESHA, please. But this episode is a special edition. And I told myself that I wasn't going to be strategic or try to find the right words to say, that I wanted to tell my truth, my story on my platform where I feel safe. And I'm ready to get into all the smoke. Clock that T.
Bitch, catch you.
So I have the one and only, my best friend, Saucy Santana.
I'm here. We get into all things CARESHA. I want to call this episode CARESHA Speaks.
Oh.
Because I feel like you don't talk much. I feel like you let a lot of stuff just, roll over. You'll talk amongst me and you and amongst close ones, but I don't really feel like you address everything. And so today I want you to take this time to put everything on the floor, get it all out, because once you talk today, ain't nobody gonna hear from you till 2028, baby.
Thank you.
So I want you to say today and let everything out, get everything off your chest, and we're gonna get into it.
Let's go. I'm ready.
So I want to get into mental health with you. I feel like I just want to check on, and I feel like everybody wants to know just these days, how are you? Just in general with life, your kids, family, and just with your career. Like, where are you at mentally?
I'm just all over the place. I'm going through a lot, and some days I just be like, everybody go through this in their career and their life. I feel like in life, everybody go through something, whether it's a breakup, a divorce, a death, just like whatever it is. And I feel like,
let it out. This is a safe space. This is your space to be vulnerable and just really, let out how you feel.
so mentally, like, 1 minute I'm happy, 1 minute I'm sad, 1 minute I'm feeling like, fuck this shit. And then
I'm wondering, I'm like, oh, my mic won't capture. What's going on? Maybe that's why. Maybe because it's not on. But nevertheless, it is on. Hold on. This fool just texted me and made me mad, but nevertheless. Yes, it better be good, CARESHA. Don't play with my feelings.
the next minute, I'm looking at my kids and I'm like, I ain't bring us this far to go backwards.
Yeah.
I work hard. You get me saying? Like, I put in a lot of time and effort in this shit. I did it when I was pregnant alone. And I feel like in life, you got to go through shit to get through shit. Like Usher said that, and I was like, wow, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like in life, everybody is going through something. Whether it's a divorce, whether it's a death, whether it's they just lost their job, just anything. And that's what keep me going, because I know that like life not perfect. And we got to learn from our mistakes, and life is a lesson. And I feel like the people that I thought that would be in my corner, or that are like, when I was going through this shit, nobody called me to check on me. Nobody called me to see how I was doing. Like, people was really like, how you thought?
Yeah. So when it comes to Diddy, why do you think that you are so heavily involved in everything. Like everything that comes out about him, like you said, it's automatically, well, what you think? Well, how you feel? What you got to say?
Because people feel like I was Diddy's biggest cheerleader and I made him my brand. And I feel like Diddy was on brand for me. I got with Diddy environment to my life. I had him at the office. I was still doing Rich Roulette in the split. All right on. Ari slapping my ass. I ain't never think I was bigger than the program. I was still on my City Girl shit. I was still doing remixes. Don't play with it.
You did Gucci Mane,
Gucci Mane.
First Impression.
I was still working. City Girls was on tour with Jack Harlow. We had At Bad. You know, Diddy came to me with the song. Told JT, let's get on this record. Like, I was still doing City Girls shit. I was heavily involved in the group. I never thought I was bigger than the program.
So with Diddy, what was your experience with dating him? Because I feel like in the headlines, it's a lot of just chaos and it's a lot of allegations. And so I think that's what makes people feel like, well, since you were so heavily involved, you were a part of these things or you were around these things. So what was your experience like, dating him?
Well, I met Diddy at P-Party and I met him when he was in a love era. And I met Diddy when the world was celebrating him and giving him his flowers while he was alive. Like he was getting the global icon.
While he was alive, did he die? What? Oh, ooh, I just accidentally spoiled it for myself. Hold on, y'all.
Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Key to the City. He had a new album that was coming out. So I was celebrating him with the world. And I just feel like everybody trying to crucify me for it. Like, you was his biggest advocate. You was his cheerleader, but I was just celebrating when the world was celebrating him. So why am I being crucified or why am I being separated?
Yeah.
When I was dating him, it was love, love, love. The frequency is how we used to laugh because that's like him saying it's always, what's up, queen?
Yes.
So I just felt like I met him like in a whole new era and that wasn't my experience. Like when I met him, it was just like, I told y'all on season 1, I even asked him like, why you fucking with me? Why you fucking with a city girl?
Yeah.
Why you coming into my world? Because I'm on some whole other shit. Like, you know my lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, when I got with him, he was just a man. Like, it was more of like, okay, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna sit, we gonna communicate, we gonna get solutions. What's going on? Like, we ain't even going that route. So that was my experience with him.
My honest take on CARESHA, I feel like CARESHA is a victim. I feel like she is a victim of circumstance, and I feel like it's very unfortunate that she basically, all right, now in comparison, mind you, I don't know a lot about the situation that are going on with him boy, but in comparison of what's going on, it's similar to how I'm sure, okay, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know if any of this is factual. I just more so know what, and if I'm wrong, anybody can come and educate me because I'm never gonna be a person that's gonna like negatively take criticism or not be able to actually like learn from what I'm talking about. But to me, her situation equivalates to allegedly how there's something that goes on with Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth Petty that she married a sex offender of some sort. I feel like the way the internet basically defames Nicki Minaj and they kind of blackballed her because of her personal preferences, the same exact thing can applicate towards Young Miami. Now, phenomenally, lyrically wise, by popular demand, people will vote that JT is a more lyrical artist than Young Miami. But in my opinion, both of them can equally rap, to be honest. I am a hardcore advocate for now. And in all actuality, I know a whole lot more Young Miami verses than JT verses. I'm not gonna lie. And the song "Act Up," I know all 3 minutes and 55 seconds of it, so that also says something. I feel like the internet defames Young Miami a lot, and they tarnish her character because of the situation with Diddy, and that's why it was so easy when the situation with her and JT happened for it to happen in the calamity it did, for it to happen in like the amount it happened was because she already had that going on. And honestly, like we still got like a good another little brick of this video left. But in all actuality, I do feel like I see where CARESHA is coming from because imagine if you held down, like imagine this, right? Imagine your best friend is in jail. Your best friend is in jail, and you are holding down our whole entire opportunity to elevate ourselves by yourself, and everything is by you. And then imagine your best friend. Now, like I said, I don't know that too much of the situation. I just remember what I seen on Twitter that day. Imagine ultimately your best friend decides to basically just cut and dry and stop messing with you on the level that you did, and you had elevated them so much. I felt the type of way too, because I got us to this point. I got you to the opportunities you have in your career now. I got you to the place that you currently are, and you left me. Like, you just did it on your own. You didn't, and like I said, I only know what I heard on Twitter about how like how JT stopped checking on Young Miami and this and that. But honestly, and how they fell out. Like, I honestly, like, from both perspectives, I see where it's coming from, because I'm in the situation that I am in my job. I'm fairly young. I'm 19 years old. I just turned 19 probably like last week. So yeah, definitely not probably. I turned 19 on the 1st of August. So I definitely can see where it comes from, because even me, I am in such a very, very high point in my life. I would say, career wise, I have an actual career. Like, I'm not a play boy. I'm seeking 2 degrees currently as well. Like, I actually have places and elevations I'm trying to get to. And there are people that, even me, I've helped people get to the situation that they're at, and they don't, and they may be doing better than me, but they don't even bother to even interact with me. And that does make me feel some type of way, because it's like, I helped you get to the point where you're at, and by any means, you're not obligated to do anything with me. It's more so the fact is that it's self-decency more so that I would say as to why you should be around me. But honestly, if it became like, if it was like, now this situation where it was like, oh, CARESHA was throwing subliminals at JT and so on and so forth, as well as, and I'm gonna call them both by their first names, because I don't like calling her CARESHA, and then one as Jatavia. So if it how it is where Jatavia was throwing, where they were going back and forth from there, like they were secretly having animosity with each other, this definitely could have been a conversation that was personally had. I do feel like I initially did think it was a PR stunt. Oh my God, my English is amazing, boy. I'm eating this up. Woo! I do initially feel like it was a PR stunt that was taking place, and that it wasn't as authentic. But now that I can tell by the emotion in her face, like, yeah, like that situation definitely did bother her. And I don't think, I read on Twitter, I read one post. I read something saying like, okay, basically CARESHA was jealous. I wouldn't say necessarily jealousy. I would say it's more so like, we come in this world, we could lead together. That's a big phrase that I grew up on. We come to you bring us in this world, we could lead together. What the other one is? Fuck, I forgot the other one. Something about how I always know what pond to go to. Always know what pond to cab by once again. You know where home is. You know what we did with each other. You know what we made for each other. And to watch you basically live your life without me, and I'm the one that primarily got us to the point where we are in life, I would be beyond, that's blasphemy almost. Like, I would be beyond irritated. I wouldn't be cordial with you, because it's like, I would say it's not jealousy, it's more so envy. And envy and jealousy are not the same exact thing. It's more so, I envy you the position you're in, because I am not on the same category. Like, Young Miami, CARESHA has been constantly in the media, in the press, has always been, in comparison to JT, she has always been a lesser artist to JT. And that definitely feels that way, because not only am I viewed as a lesser artist than you by society, and that's what they view, but lyrically wise, lyricism, I do think they really equate. And I definitely feel like CARESHA, it was CARESHA's voice that was holding her back, because CARESHA has Opalaka. Like, CARESHA has a very, very deep South Flow accent. And in my opinion, concerning that, the way CARESHA talks, it's similar to how, because I go through the same exact thing with my ethnic background and where I come from and this and that. Like, I do view, like, some things, like, definitely on TikTok, for example. Like, I would say if I talk like this on TikTok all the time, I definitely would have a higher platform. More people would fuck with me. When I, like, first started, like, you know, get back into my culture roots and embrace my heritage and this and that, there was a one time where I was invited to a party and I talked a certain way and I was disinvited. And this wasn't even by white people. It was actually by people of color, like black people. And I definitely feel like that people can view you as less intelligent. And they never viewed as intelligent. I mean, she raps about coochie. Like, what? That doesn't have nothing with her brains and her bronze. They more so viewed her as a lesser artist, but it's more so because y'all couldn't lyrically understand her, and maybe because her cadence was off and the way she did it. But I always like CARESHA. I always love. If you a rich nigga, I got fuck you till you ain't one. I always love CARESHA. CARESHA always had my heart. It's just when me like why I feel like yes with Jatavia. It's the tone of Jatavia's voice and more so her cadence and it's not even her lyrics. It's the way she raps her lyrics. It's the tenacity of her voice and the way she expresses herself vocally and the way she ends her words. It's not an accent because she doesn't have an accent, but I will say like similar. It's more so the accent that she has that she brings on with the words she says. That's why people like Jatavia. That's why Jatavia's words stick in her head because of the way Jatavia enunciates. Because lyrically wise, they're in the same boat. They rap about scamming niggas, having good look on nani, good look with tight oil, and fucking bossing up and just cheating on niggas. Like that's what both of them are rap about. So what do you mean? What are the differences there? Like, but that's my honest take on that. But yeah.
So a lot of the things that people really like say about him, you didn't experience that as in dating. That's not something that you saw. So is that the reason why you never said anything? Is that the reason why when all
And this is another big thing that I really want to harp on. Another big thing. Personally, as a man, and I'm gonna use the same solution as example. As a man, right? All right. Matter of fact, we could bring this to y'all whole circle. I should have had my camera on so y'all can see. So, in my honest opinion, okay, it's similar. Her situation is very similar to trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. And mind y'all, I love women. I love woman. I like gals. I love girls. I love girls who die. I came in this world from a woman that I might not necessarily want with the woman that made me, or the woman that made me, and to be the man I am. But I know where I come from, and so I'm not trying to be disrespectful to a woman in any way, shape, or form. And if there's any kind of correction that I can take or anything I vocally say that somebody doesn't agree with as a woman, you have the ability to speak up. I'm never gonna, like I said, I'm never gonna be somebody to put down a woman. I'm never gonna be somebody to intentionally occur an effect, and especially with a woman of color, especially towards not even a woman of color, a black woman. So what I'm saying is, I definitely have been in her shoes. I definitely know how that feels to have all right, to come in with somebody and they have a predetermined image or a predetermined platform prior to them for you even interacting with them definitely has an effect on you mentally, and to then be defamed or looked bad upon because you ended up being with them because of prior things that happened. Like, you can definitely equate it to society now. Oh, he was a hoe. You can go talk to him. He used to be a hoe. You can talk to a man and he used to be a hoe, but then next thing you know, when you get up with the man, you know that the man a perfect man. He's just been misunderstood. That's all he is. You can talk to a woman that is very, we'll say, we're not going to use like any vulgar terms to describe one. We're going to say sexually fluid. She's a woman. She's about her bag. She's about her money. And honestly, she just messes who she wants to mess with. She's clean. She does her P and Q. She doesn't. She gets by however she gets by. Nothing against her. She does what she does. You can hear, oh well, she's known for doing this and that to men. She's known for doing this and that. She's known for having multiple sexual interactions with this and that. Then you can get with that woman, and that woman manages to drop everything for you and only wants to be with you. She cuts out all the past behavior, and you become the last body. She becomes a perfect wife. She becomes everything on the internet say about her. She becomes everything that they said that she couldn't be. So realistically, if I meet an image of you and it's different from the image already perceived of you, and the image that is later on perceived of you, I'm going to try out of the best of my heart to hold you to that image that I purposely have created for you, and try that. But if the allegations are so voracious, so insensitive, harsh, it's going to make me change the way I think of you, and I will never be able to fuck with you the same. And it's not because I'm against you. I roll with you when you didn't have it all made out. I roll with you when you were in your prime. But if something came out that could negatively affect the way the world would think of me and you, and it's different. Okay, you cheated on your bitch a couple times. I'm not saying, and I need to stop saying bitch. I need to stop saying that. I'm just saying bitch as in like a general term. It applies to both men or women. But I'm never gonna purposely call a woman a bitch to put harm upon her. Now, you cheated on your wife and you got with me, but you don't cheat on me. Okay, you cheated in the past. I'm not gonna hold you to that standard. Mind you, these now what I'm saying. Now, alright, you domestically abused your wife prior to me, and I know that. I'm going to hold you to the standard that you might just do the same to me. Why would I bring you around in my life? But it's also, hey, you got a little physical with her. Y'all have something going on. I can give you a chance to see if you're going to take that route with me, but I also can just heed the warning I got early on, and I can applicate that. So what I can take that, I could always take everything you do with a grain of salt in every situation we go through with a grain of salt, because that may same thing maybe happen to me later on down the line. I'm going to still give you a chance because, yes, people can change from their past. Boom. That's like a second tier allegation. Now, you sexually assaulted somebody. If you sexually assault somebody and it's found to be deemed true, I wouldn't even give you the chance to be with me. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't if there's an allegation, there's one thing, but there's an allegation with no evidence or it just does not sound true to me. And if you have voice about it, and if once I consult with other people based on that same allegation, if it doesn't have the effect that it should have, where it makes me completely turn off from you, and I know that isn't you and that is false, then yeah, I can talk to you. But if you were to come across and I find out a rumor is one thing, because there's rumors about me all up and down the city I live in, rumors about me on social media, rumors about me every could always be a rumor about me. I who I is and I could be who I is till the day I die. Born, buried, fair, good dead. Simple. A rumor is one thing, but when a rumor is true, it's another thing. So yeah, I completely see where she comes from. Oh yeah, he wasn't this kind of man when I first heard of him. Yeah. Now he is that man. Now I gotta distance myself away from you because not only am I a celebrity, a socialite, and somebody on the internet, the way people view you was gonna ultimately drastically affect how people view me. So now I gotta get out of dodge from around you, and I gotta separate myself from your character. But you also, a lot of things that y'all are doing, if I don't know too much about this, but if Young Miami had a direct impact and a direct relationship in the stuff that Diddy was doing regarding the sex trafficking and the peeing on women and this and that, allegedly everything, and Diddy had a direct impact and definitely was involved in the situation, then yeah, I could definitely see, not Diddy, if Young Miami did, then I could definitely see why the internet would prosecute her. But if there's no evidence, she's a victim of circumstance. You could easily say she was just a woman that was manipulated. There's no evidence that she was explicitly involved, to my knowledge. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all can tag me on Twitter. Let me find my @ right quick. I don't want to give y'all my private because y'all are weird. My name on Twitter is Saint Jamrock, SaintJamrock. Saint Jamrock. Y'all definitely, there's evidence or there's allegations that CARESHA was involved with what he was doing, then definitely I'm going to rescind my statement. But yeah, our relationship was really just about growth within one's character and moving on to better things and becoming somebody that you initially weren't in the beginning. Simple.
All of these allegations and lawsuits came apart, like, why didn't you speak?
Because I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience.
Exactly. That's why I say. I just got you saying all that. I can never, all these things, I can never talk about something I didn't go through because it seems like I can just be downplaying the victim. I don't know what's going on. I'm just as new as you are. It's not my experience, so I'm not going to say anything because it's not my place. As now, all right, you could easily bring up the argument, oh, as a woman in domestic violence, and the fact that domestic violence is higher in women, yes. As a woman, yes. She could have privately voiced and said something to Cassie and did all that, and we wouldn't even know, because at the end of the day, another big thing about being a social media light is you also have to know when is your place to say something, because let's look at this how it is for true. Yes, damn if you do, and you're damn if you don't. Regardless, if she says something, y'all were going to talk shit about her. If she didn't say something, y'all were going to talk shit about her. Because if she said, oh well, you still fucked with him after it already been in the media. Oh, what the fuck are you not talking about that for? What's wrong with you? Regardless of how you been, regardless of how you come off, either be the same exact shit, no matter how you voice them. So shit, I might as well just be quiet. Because then if I voice and I say something about it, I could lose brand collaboration, I could lose my deals, I could lose my opportunities. If I don't say shit about it, there is nothing you guys can found me for. Therefore, I'm just going to maintain my silence. And also, if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, then I can say nothing for true. And not for me to say. Simple. But anyways, nevertheless.
And I can't speak on something that I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at the time.
Exactly.
I don't know that person, and that wasn't my experience.
Exactly.
So with you,
Now, That does not dismiss how the victim feels. That does not dismiss how the victim feels. And like she said, she didn't say if the allegations were true or false. She did not say that. If they're deemed true, then I'm going to stop fucking with you. I'm going to go move on to something better. I'm going to go give me a richer nigga. I'm going to give me a nigga with a higher bag. I'm going to give me a nigga with more opportunities. A nigga with more check. A nigga with more guala. Like, I'm going to pick up myself more. Now, okay, I lost my train of thought. Fuck, I got to start. I think I got Parkinson's, man. What the fuck?
Being, I feel like, a survivor of domestic violence. He never hit you in a relationship. He was never violent. It was that something that you had to tolerate, or that wasn't a part of, because I feel like that's the biggest thing to him right now is, what he going through in these lawsuits and, that video that came out. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people are wondering, was that your experience? And I know personally that you've been through domestic violence before, and I don't think that's something that, I know that's something that you've grown from and that you don't tolerate.
I've been through domestic violence in 2 relationships. And I told myself, after the second relationship, I would never put myself in that situation again, especially now being that I'm a mom. I'm a mom. I was a mother then, but like having a daughter, like I would never put myself in that position. I don't stand for domestic violence. I'm just not going for that.
So do you feel like with dating Diddy, like, was it a business relationship? Do you feel like it was beneficial for you?
I feel like it was beneficial for both of us. I think that, I was able to come and be a brand ambassador for DeLeon and take it to a whole nother level, because I feel like, I won't say nobody wasn't drinking DeLeon, but...
Nobody wasn't drinking DeLeon.
Nah, not for true. Not for true. Dead ass. I didn't even know what DeLeon was. And isn't DeLeon the Shamar bottle? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't DeLeon the Shamar bottle? Let me see. Let's see. Hold on. I swear DeLeon is a Shamar bottle that they call it the Shamar. Drinking on that Shamar. Oh no. I'm wrong, chat. Hold on. DeLeon is not the Shamar bottle. Let me look up the Shamar bottle. Yeah. Bro, the internet is so fucking messy, bro. The internet is so messy, bro. What is the Shamar bottle? Let me look at this here. What it says here? Oh, it's Adjetivo. Drinking on that Shamar tonight, chat. Shamar is such a lovely human being, though. I love some Shamar. She is really funny.
When I came, it was just like, it's a city or a summer, we drinking DeLeon, we acting bad. So I feel like I was an asset. I honestly just feel like with Diddy, like, I met him at a P party, and I don't know what his intentions was, but I don't know if it was like business or he really liked me, but I felt like, when he got me, he really saw something in me, and that's why he was like, you know what? You got a big personality. Like, you should do a podcast. Like, you know how to engage in conversations. Like, you know how to ask good questions. So I felt like, I came into his world and I was able to, like, turn everything he had going on up a notch. Like, he had DeLeon. I was able to have the whole world drinking DeLeon, putting in his songs. Like, I made it popular,
fantastic
and then
female. Like, she's
with
beautiful,
Revolt, I was
course.
able to
She got
come
a
and
lot
make
of
it the number 1 podcast on Revolt.
Yeah.
So I felt like, and then with him, it was like he was able to, take my career to the next level. I did the Met Gala. I got ready with Vogue. Like, I wasn't going into the relationship thinking like, I want to get a purse. I want to go on private jets. I want to get diamonds. Like, I feel like I'm up under a mogul. I want to learn something. Like, I want to learn business. I want to learn how to, okay, you got a network. How can I get a network? Or, you had a Sean John. How can I make CARESHA please the next Sean John? So I went into that relationship like on a like more of like, I want to become a mogul and I want to learn up under you. Most people just want to get their body done. You want to get a trip. You want to just do that video. Though I wasn't one of them.
Exactly.
And I've
Diddy was okay, y'all. I got up to go to the bathroom just now. Diddy was a investment, bro. The thing is, bro, Diddy was a career investment for her. The shit is that fucked her up ultimately. Is Diddy was a career investment, but she didn't know what that nigga had for her ultimately. She didn't know what was gonna come back to her. She didn't know she didn't know what could happen. She didn't know what that boy had going on. That's all. Her fault. You were unaware, you were uneducated on the situation, and you didn't know what you was getting yourself into. And I really do feel like the big thing for her definitely was probably Diddy's age, and the platform Diddy had was definitely what got her, what enticed her to go mess with Diddy. Definitely that. This isn't going for all women just use men. I definitely feel like Diddy's societal stature is what got her to talk to Diddy. But it bit her deep in her ass, ultimately.
That's what I respect about you, because even though you a city girl, me being your best friend and knowing you very womanly. I always say that, and like just a grown woman. And so I even seen the elevation in your production, and your team, that you started hiring business managers.
Hello.
And I was like,
I think that like when you get around people, you see certain things. Like you able to, like you should be able to learn something from somebody. And I felt like I was able to see like how should my business be operating. Like I should have a chief of staff.
Yeah.
I should have a business manager. You know, I should have all of these things in place. And that's what I was learning. Like I took that more of like a learning experience as far as like trying to become a mogul. That's why I'm like, I'm a mogul. I'm a businesswoman. I'm not just a rapper. Like I'm bigger than rap.
So I'm ready to get into some smoke, because I feel like you popping it and you putting everything on the floor. So we really want to dig a little deeper into your Miami.
You ready for the smoke?
I'm ready for the smoke. Is you ready? So when it comes to, you know, City Girls and JT, y'all was having an argument on Twitter. You felt like, you know, she was making songs about you. She felt like you throwing a rock and hide in your hand. Where do y'all stand at today as City Girls and just as sisters, as friends?
Shit ain't all good and it's not all bad. Like, we don't talk every day, but it's no beef on my end. I still look at her like as family, but it's not like we on the phone, we chatting every day, or we checking in like, hey, you know, she posting my shit, I'm posting her shit. It's not, I won't say we beefing, but it's not.
Do you feel like taking it to?
The whole body language just let me know that they don't fuck with each other for true. That's some deal. That now, CARESHA, fantastic job at deflecting just now, but I know for a fact Twitter's having a field day with that clip, because the way you just handled that question is definitely giving, oh, we're not cool. Like, I'm just saying that because I don't want the media in our business. That's definitely what it gave off just now, and I respect that. I respect that.
The internet, or do you feel like things that happen behind the scenes have went too far that it'll never be the same motherfucker the old days?
I feel like once we go to the internet, that's kind of like I'm the type of person, like, if we feel some type of way, we could hash this shit out behind closed doors. You could call my phone, we could text each other, we could cuss each other out. But like once it goes to the internet, I feel like you're trying to get people to pick a side.
Exactly.
Like
Exactamente. So yo. Exactamente. Serious, bro. Dead ass serious. Like, dead ass serious. Once you bring it to the interwebs, that like, because it's even the same, I think, in my relationship. Bro, the day you make, and there's a generalized post is one thing, but the day you make something about me, you put my name on it, and not only do you know that I'm trying to be an upcoming influencer, not only do you know the position and the criticism I already go to day to day between my day to life, my family, this and that, the day I'm gonna say bitched. Yeah, Miami was not bitch. That's not what I try and say before y'all try and contort my words. Why you saying us? The day you bring it to the internet and you rattle up these people to the extent when they have to ask you what's going on and they have to see what is going, the day you put the public in our business, bro, we're done. We're dead. You dead, bro. You dead. Casket. Like, man, I want no more. It's like, no. Like, the day you bring it to the interwebs, you dead. Like, ain't no more that's for us. Ain't no more run for us. Ain't no more none of that for us, because you done put the world in my business. You done put a vulnerable situation that could have been easily talked privately, you put that in the map for the world, and now the whole world could see that, and it's dead ass in the limelight. And we both have a platform. We're already separated. We already have stuff going on. Like, I'm never going to fuck with you on the level, especially if you bring it up to the internet and you already know the situation. Nah, look, yeah, that's what he is for true. Look, yeah, that's what he is. If you know that I already have something going on the internet and you could bring them to the internet, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Like, I ain't gonna fuck with you no more, because if you already know that the internet already has a viewpoint on me, you already know I'm going through this stuff that I'm going through. You already know I got all this with dating and everything. And then we supposed to be sisters, and when the internet ain't knowing what's going on, them boys just saying, oh, hold on. The internet doesn't know what's going on. They just haven't seen us together in a while. That's all. So there are speculations. But the day you make those speculations true or something that you could have matter of fact just have messaged me privately over, you have my personal contact information. You have me on multiple different social media sites. You have me many places. You could have flown to my house and you could have came and talked to me. The day you make our business public, I can't fuck with you no more. And it's because even if it didn't look, yeah, that's another part. If I don't give you the reaction and the bashment that I should give you on the internet, then the internet's gonna view me as a bitch or say that you checked me and I wasn't on shit. Then that's gonna make me mad, because then I feel like you could test. You testing my gangster, now I gotta have to show who I is. Not who I am, who I is. Like, dead ass. Now I'm gonna have to show you how I come for real. Now I gotta have to show these bitches that I'm not the bitch to play with. Period. And the fact is, with the closeness of their relationship and the way they come across, the way they are, that would have detrimented that would have destroyed our relationship on a very, very high level. And that would have taken us beyond repair, because I can't fuck with you publicly like that. I gotta fuck with you in private, because now it just seems like I'm fucking with somebody who don't even fuck with me, for who done put me in my place, and I'm scared of them. Like, now it's so much in that situation that I feel like the internet was not properly giving neither parts why they will not communicate with each other on the level, because we argued on the internet publicly, bro. We fell out on the internet publicly, and we are already going through something that would have thrown me off. I would have blocked you, never spoke to you again. Like, I was done. I was good and done with you, bro. I done. Like, I always telling people, I done. I'm not gonna run with you no more. I'm not gonna fuck with you no more. I can't. You done broke the final commandment. You done broke the unspoken rule. You done carry our business up on the internet. Like, I'm done with you. I can't do that. So I definitely see where she is coming from. No joke.
Putting people in our business to pick a side, and I don't fuck with that.
Exactly.
Because I feel like we've been friends for so long that if we gonna go to the internet, we gotta air each other dirty laundry. Like, I'm gonna have to say some shit about you, you gonna have to say some shit about me, and people gonna have to pick a side.
Exactly. All I saying, I already 2 steps ahead of the girl, y'all. I already know what's going on. I don't know what you're saying. I already know how you feel. It ain't nothing new to me.
And if we real friends, we ain't going to the internet. I'm not going to the internet, and I felt like, I'm always the one that's gonna let the narrative run and let people think what they want to think and not clear nothing up, because it's just it'll never be that serious to me. Like, I'm cool. I ain't gotta clear nothing up.
So how long behind the scenes do you feel like have things been rocky between y'all two?
I feel like it's been a minute. It's been a minute since shit been going on behind closed doors. Like, I just feel like we outgrew each other. I feel like she was in LA, I was in Miami. She was been working on her shit. I didn't know. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like every time we try to get together, it just didn't hit.
That was petty, CARESHA. That was petty. You shouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that, because that gives jealous. That's why that girl, see what you see on, and I mean, the girl is telling me, see, the girl pulls some jealousy. That gives jealousy right there. I didn't know. Like, it's the matter of the fact of their expression. I'm not bashing you, CARESHA. Like I said, I'm very unbiased on everybody. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Like, I definitely would view that as you trying to be funny, because I didn't know. But I'm saying, I see where she is coming from. Literally, bro. Imagine you and a nigga woman, because that's what primarily this video is going to cater to, in the gays. Woman and gays. Imagine you living with a man, you and a man building each other up every day. You do everything you do to help this man. You done had this man back. Imagine you watch that man boss up exponentially and leave you behind. And boss up in secret. Imagine you giving a man money to jumpstart his career, and he's pocketing your money and doing stuff for himself. Not telling you. Imagine if you're giving advice and trying to create hits and trying to create an income for both of y'all to prosper off. Both. Not just one. Both. And imagine your friend doing their own side hustle shit and they leave you behind. When y'all came in this world together and y'all have to leave and y'all, it's just so much in their situation. I feel genuinely sorry for CARESHA because CARESHA was fucking wrong. Like, dead ass. Dead ass. I see what's CARESHA sign? What's CARESHA sign? What is CARESHA? I said she's an Aquarius. She's sensitive. Like, that would bother you. And Aquariuses are the most meanest sign that there is. But they are the most sensitive people. And as an Aquarius from Aquarius, she feels misunderstood. That's why she's crying. She genuinely is hurt. But the thing is, I will say about an Aquariuses can never acknowledge when they're wrong in a situation. That's a really bad thing because they are so emotionally divulged into a situation that is really hard for them to emotionally separate themselves from matter of fact. They cannot think realistically. They cannot really think rationally. But I see where she's coming from. Buki.
So do you feel like distance, you living in Miami, she living in LA, did that play a part in the wedge of y'all two?
I don't know.
Did y'all go to the studio together? How was recording? Because y'all last album didn't do well. And I feel like even in interviews, y'all weren't in sync. Mm-hmm. And it didn't look like something that just happened. It looked like something that's been occurring.
Yeah. I just felt like when we got together, it just wasn't hitting. I just felt like we was just in two different headspaces. Like the way we dressed was different. Like I'm more of, I wear a leotard, JT want to wear something covered. So I just felt like whenever we tried to get together, it just didn't connect. Like we'll be on tour. She got her own dressing room. I got my own dressing room. She riding with her own glam team. I'm riding with my own glam team. When we get on the stage and we do our routine, that was probably the only interaction we had at the time when we was on tour together. So I don't really know like what was the moment that separated us, but I just felt like it became a time where like when we was getting together, it just wasn't connecting. And I was just like, ain't no money in the group. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not going to the studio together. Mm-hmm. I'm doing a feature. People calling for the City Girls. It's either me or it's you. It just wasn't connecting no more. And I just felt like that's what really made me like start my own brand. Like I gotta do something because I'm in this group. The group ain't making no money.
Factual.
We not working.
Factual.
So it just became a point where we was just like on two different pages.
Factual.
And I felt like whenever we just a video shoot, just anything like, it just wasn't connecting. And I was just like, you know what? I gotta like figure something out.
She has
because
her family.
I do got
she
kids,
has to put herself first.
That's what really made me start doing like Rich Roulette and getting into my merch and things like that because I just felt like the group just wasn't hitting no more.
Basically, right now, today, it's not bad, it's not good, but do you still feel like you would consider JT a sister?
Yeah, I feel like we grew up together. I feel like I'm gonna always look at her as family, but again, like everything I'm not gonna sit here and just like do that strategic question. How are you? Yeah, that's my sister. We go, no, shit ain't all good, but it's not all bad neither. Mm-hmm. And I just want to move forward from that. I don't want to have to keep answering that question. It's just what it is. It's nothing going on. We not in the group no more. She went her own way, I went my own way, and that's just what we had.
Okay, period.
And I don't want to answer it no more, so don't ask me.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a sensitive topic.
So let's get into some
there's definitely some shit that CARESHA is not saying that JT probably did to her, not gonna lie. Definitely some more shit in a situation that she is not trying to go over. That's why she keep deflecting from the question the way she is, because there's definitely some shit that would definitely up the plot some, or they might did it to both each other. We never know. But there's definitely some shit that would up the plot 80 points, and that is not being disclosed.
So there was a time where JT was arguing with Cardi. And they was going back and forth. And you woke up and said, I was asleep.
Yes.
I said I just woke up.
I just woke up.
That is messy as fuck. Like, that's dead ass messy as fuck. Nevertheless.
And once you woke up,
did I say I was asleep or I just woke up?
No, I just woke up.
Y'all see that.
And
you say that.
After you just woke up, there were no more following tweets. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people feel like you should have jumped in and defended JT, that being your City Girl group member, that being your homegirl, like, and you was on mute. Mm-hmm. So elaborate.
Let me tell you something, Santana. And you might, I'm never on mute. Ain't no bitch don't gonna mute me because I'm gonna get out there win draw. What it is? A win, lose, draw. Thank you.
Thank you.
But you gotta show me what you got. I'm one of them hoes. You gonna have to put me down and I'm still gonna pop my shit. I never not came to JT defense, ever. She was arguing with Agent R, and I told Agent R, hey, bitch, meet me in Brooklyn. You know?
I remember that.
Like, I would never not come to her defense. Just, you know, as us being a group, just as us, fuck being a group, just her being my motherfucking bitch. One fight, we all fight. That's how I was raised.
Damn,
Bitch.
that's some. One fight, we all fight. But when my cousin them, when we were growing up, nigga, I don't care if you're asleep, bro. If a nigga came to come and fight my cousin, bro, my mama was gonna drag me out that fucking bed and make me carry my ass outside and guard up, put my guard up, like that ass. Sleeping is no excuse. Hey, I'm gonna say this, cause look, yeah, I would have been nothing like this. Yeah, CARESHA, get the fuck up. I have to fuck this bitch up, bro. Dead ass, brother. Bitch, I don't care. I would not respond to Cardi for fucking 4 hours and cut the emergency flight to Young Miami Crib Uber to that door. I don't care how good that app is. You got to wake the fuck up. We about to gang this bitch, y'all. That ass. Boy, y'all.
One swing, y'all swing. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like I was asleep. I literally was sleeping. When I woke up, I see like trending and I'm seeing all these tweets. And when I caught up on it, like once I really got caught up on the tweets and I was like reading the context of the tweets, I'm like, they arguing about Super Freaky Girl remix. Bitch, I got left off for Bad Emoji. Bitch, the queen ain't called me.
That's why she did that. CARESHA is petty as fuck, boy. CARESHA's petty as fuck. Nah, I'm seeing why the internet saying what they saying, boy. That's not good. She shouldn't say that. That's not okay. She shouldn't have said that at all. That is not cool. That is not P. That is not P. That is not P. I see where she coming from though. Bitch, you went to go fuck with a bitch that don't fuck with me, and now you and the bitch that I fuck with. But honestly, as a friendship, that shouldn't happen, period. Y'all shouldn't, if y'all so damn close, y'all shouldn't be fucking with each other, somebody that each other don't fuck with though. I can't say that, cause yeah, to an extent. But who I'm gonna need more than a Pepsi for this, yeah, man. I about to have to go grab me some liquor.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm getting caught up on the tweets and I see they arguing about the remix or whatever. And I'm like, the queen ain't calling me. And I ain't know nothing about the remix. You know what I'm saying? Like when she dropped the single cover art, the official single cover art for the remix.
And they had all the cities.
And it was like Boston, Chicago, Miami. I'm thinking it's like Trina or somebody, bitch. I'm trying to play the game with the fans. Like, bitch, who it is?
JT wrong for that. We supposed to be cool and you leaving me out of shit. Like, JT is wrong for that. I don't care about that NDA, bro. I is your best friend. You my sister, bro. What the fuck? JT wrong for that. Dead ass. JT big and fucking wrong. I ain't gonna lie. JT wrong for that. How the fuck? Now, her not calling me is one thing. You could have vouched for me, and she could be like, I don't want Young Miami in the remix. You could have been like, oh, Nikki didn't want you in the remix. And you could have asked, okay, if you think about my career, this would be a good point in my career. Can I still do the remix? Is you gonna respect that? Curtis, because you're not obligated to say shit to nobody when it comes to your stance. But she didn't know at all. It's crazy. She died. I hope, CARESHA. I rather hope you lying, and you did know. And I rather hope you did know, and that's a lie. Cause from more so, wouldn't care the internet was not gonna fuck, but from the way I think of you and of my viewpoint on Jatavia is going to change. So I hope you didn't know and you just forgot or something and you cleared up later on accident. But if she didn't tell you, that's fucked up, twin.
You know, the song was never mentioned to me. I was never called for the song. I was never given a heads up like, hey, you know, I got a song coming out with Nicki or nothing. I never knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
So when situation came on Twitter and they was arguing about the song, it's like, why insert myself? You know what I'm saying? Like that situation had absolutely nothing to do with
She
me.
let
Bitch,
her
I got
run
left
in
off
that.
of
She
Baton
ran
Rouge.
into hell, and she let her
I
burn
didn't
the
even know
fuck
nothing
up.
about the
That's all it
motherfucking
is.
song.
That's all the fuck it is.
So I just felt like, you know, that was between JT and Cardi.
Okay, that's respectable. So my last question for the smoke. Are you still dating Puff Daddy?
I'm not. I said I was gonna tell my truth. I think that it really, really, really hurt me because I just feel like, you know, Puff was a really, really good person to me. I feel like he came and he helped me and, you know, he elevated me and he saw a lot of things in me. And I feel like that's like one of his specialties. Like he know how to like find people and, you know, identify their talent. And he was able to see more than music in me. And I felt like he brought out another side of me. Like he brought out like my jitsu side. Like, you know, my woman side. Like it was like a lot of things that I didn't see in me that he brought out of me. You know, like, baby girl, you more than music. You a icon. You a motherfucking mogul. You know what I'm saying? Like, put God first. Make sure you keep God with everything that you do. But I just felt like when all of these things came out, I just needed to take a break and focus on what's important. It was just me and my career and my family and just, you know, let him navigate and figure that out in his own because I can't get caught up in that.
Although he was so great to you and you didn't experience that, you still feel like just with everything that's transpiring, in order for you to soar or to keep elevating, you need to disassociate yourself.
It's not in order for me to keep soaring or, you know, just to elevate myself. I just feel like, although that wasn't my experience, and he was such a good person to me, and that's what people don't understand about like me and Puff relationship. They was just like, you was so loud, and you made him a part of your brand, and you know, like you just thought that you had something, and it wasn't that. Because I think the same thing with him. Like he didn't expect to fall in love with me because we did end up falling in love with each other. And I just feel like, you know, it's just everything that's going on. Like I don't want to get caught up in that, and I just need a moment to just pour into me.
Yeah, I could see that. And I just want to take a moment to give you your flowers for being so strong. And I've been through, I feel like a lot of stuff behind the scenes with you, with just going through everything and just seeing how like everybody really like just turned on you and just how you've been so strong, even like for your kids, for yourself.
Yeah, like there is so
Being
much more going on in the situation than they lying. Like fuck, ain't no way. There isn't no fucking way that y'all crying and y'all barely talking about anything, bro. Like there's so much more going on. They done fucked up. They done fucked up real bad. There ain't no fucking way. This is an emotional topic. I'm not gonna emotionally invalidate anyone, but they done fucked up. So they ain't telling a lot of shit. Some shit really going on for real. I'm scared. Lordy.
a woman making the right decisions.
Yeah, I think that, well, I just want to say thank you. Because if it wasn't for you, I don't know where the fuck I would be. I probably would be somewhere like, I probably would have turned into a motherfucking pill popping animal, putting myself to sleep. Because this was like pain that I never felt. And the people that I thought would be here for me turned this into like an aha moment.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it just was like, nobody called to check on me. Nobody called to see like how I was feeling. Like it was really like an aha moment. Like, oh my God, bitch, you thought that you had this nigga. You thought that you was going up. And I didn't think anything. I got with a nigga and I did what I was supposed to do.
Period.
And the nigga was doing what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I get with this nigga and just go to Chanel? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was able to get a podcast and I still got my podcast with and without him.
Yeah.
That's somebody putting you in position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you selling yourself. I think that a lot of times people count you out or count you short. And just even seeing how you carry yourself in the morning. Wake up, Santana, hold on, I'm on the phone with my business manager. I'm having a business meeting. I'm on a Zoom. I'm talking to my lawyers. Even watching, you know, you turn our lives into our Instagram lives into this.
Right.
You know, that motivate me. And
She's
just
elevated
even
herself a lot. I will say that.
being
hate
behind the
Santana got
scenes,
on there.
you pay for your own studio. You still working. You pay for so much stuff that's even for your brand and stuff out
Yeah.
of pocket, watching you invest in your business.
Yeah, that's something that I take pride into. It's like I want to bet on myself because I feel like everybody always count me out. And I feel like this whole time I've been an underdog.
Yeah.
You know, like if I live like people was like, we tried to tell you, y'all tried to tell me I couldn't rap.
And look, what I've accomplished.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I love betting on myself because it's like I love betting on myself because I believe in myself. And just like you said, like I've been investing in myself in the last year.
Yeah.
I've been trying to build a team, trying to find managers, trying to find.
Oh, baby, you higher and fire.
Oh my God, because it's just like I know my potential. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like I got an empire to build.
Yeah.
And I'm going to invest every dollar, every penny that I got into myself. So I do pay for my own studio, and I'm not able to release music right now. It's because it's like when I try to turn my music in, it's just like we don't see no growth in your music, or you know, you're not elevating, and you know, like the fans that y'all had 6 years ago, they grown now, and it's just like when it comes to, I feel like Young Miami as an artist, that's the music I make. I make fun music. You know what it is, Santana? I feel like I lost my personality. And I feel like the reason why I lost my personality is because everything is so literally now. Like,
Yes.
we can just be at the pool just talking something, and the next day you wake up and it's a headline, and it just goes so deep. And that's something that it's just like, I feel like I lost myself. Because, you know, normally I used to be on live all day, Santana. We'll be riding around the car, juicy crabs anywhere we on live. You know, now I'm scared to pop up my live. Like, that's like the other day we at the pool. I'm like, Santana, I'm going to turn off my live. Because I feel like people build you up to break you down. So the reason why people fell in love with me is just like now, it's just like, oh, you so ignorant. You so this. And I just feel like I don't got a personality no more, and it just really hurts.
I think that always remember your personality is what got you here. People fell in love with you as a person, and then they fell in love with the music. Because to everybody initially, you couldn't rap. What they say, I used to sound like
What, chipmunks?
yeah, they say I sound like chipmunks. It was always this, it was always that. And then next thing you know, people was rapping you word for word. And you got so many viral slangs.
Oh my God.
Everything
I
you
would
do,
start a dictionary.
CARESHA,
Yes.
please.
Like CARESHA dictionary. It's always a new word.
it's always a new word. Everything you do sell, but you stole candles off of 11:11. Like, it's like, I just watch, and I always be so proud because I be like, bitch, wherever she touched, turn to gold.
Okay, I haven't ate all day. It's starting to kick in.
So it's just like, you know, I'm like, I just want you to always keep that and keep stay grounded in it and know that it's not all you, it's ink.
I just really, really like when you asked me earlier, like, how was my mental? I just really hate that I lost my personality. And that's on me telling you, like, Santana, I don't want to dance no more, and dance to make me happy. I'm like, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to dance no more. It's just, you know, reading comments, and it really take away from, like, you know, like you get in your head. Like, you start overthinking everything. You could have a hit, but it's like, I'm overthinking it. I'm feeling like, bitch, me popping up my motherfucking phone no more. That's just me being me. I'm thinking too deep into it because the internet is just this whole new world of, like, everything you do is wrong.
Yeah.
And that shit will really break you down as a person when it's like you reading all of these negative things, and it's like taking up, you know, majority of your day. Like, you just reading like, you should give up, bitch, you ain't shit. You gonna start thinking like, damn, should I give up?
Yeah.
Am I ain't shit? And it don't feel good. But when you go outside and you feel that love, you just be like, bitch, you gotta keep going.
One person I love, K. Michelle, that's one of my favorite people, an artist, and just as a person, she came to me the other day, she was like, tell CARESHA, we love her.
Yeah, she DM'd me.
She told me, she said, tell her we love her. She was like, and this is what happened to superstars. She said, everybody go up, and you have a time where shit happens, she said, and you shoot right back up. And so I'm just so excited for the comeback. And that just leads me into what's next for Young Miami, what's next for this Yams era. You know what I'm saying? What's coming in the future?
I've been in the studio working.
Mm.
And I
A lot of
have
albums
like
to
a
drop.
project
We
that's
about to
ready. I
react
have
to
a
lot of
single that's
albums.
ready. And what's next for me is season 2 of CARESHA, please.
Oh, that's why y'all ain't start down hard.
We got season 2 of CARESHA, please.
Mm-hmm.
We got a reality show.
Okay.
We got Risha Reloaded.
Oh, part 2.
We got part 2 of Risha Reloaded.
Okay, another round of applause.
I'm so happy for her. I love this.
Girl, I know Risha Roulette by heart, so that is very exciting.
Part 2 is way more crazy.
That is Risha.
Just make sure the person to your right or the person to your left is somebody that you might want to do a little, have some fun with.
So do we got a Risha Reloaded?
And this one, I know people.
Hold
love
on,
me, so
I might
we can put a
actually do
couple
this.
of
I'm gonna play it
dollars
on
out of this
live.
game.
So do we have something we can sample?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's bring that out, babe.
Ooh, I like this. Yeah.
Let's bring that out.
This YouTube shit kind of fun.
This is my first sample. It's just a sample, but this is part 2 of the game.
Okay, so this is the new look. It's blue. This is cute.
It's blue, pink.
Blue
It's
and
blue,
pink.
blue, pink, and white. So this is part 2 of the game. It's called Risha Reloaded. They got a new look. I decided to make it unisex.
Mm-hmm.
So I added a blue twist, black, and you could get a few coins.
Okay.
Cause either you gotta pay me.
Oh. So I got these cards right here. Are these dare only cards? These shot cards?
We gonna do it in the shots. So I don't know if you got your coin.
Okay, I keep a coin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
No bombs.
But that'll give like when she used to be on live talking about Santana. What's big? Cause I don't know if you got your coin. Yeah, I got my coin. Quit playing on my name. Got if I have to really box you upside your motherfucking head. Yeah, I love them two together. Ooh, I just love some Santana boy. I love some Santana boy. I love Santana personality. I love the contrast they have in each other. I love the fact that they are not two women. I love the idea of a woman and an actual best friend and not a gay best friend. And if you know what I'm saying in the gay community, then you know what I'm saying. Or not the gay, the LGBTQ community in general, you know what I'm saying. There's a big difference between being the gay best friend and being an actual best friend. And I love that. I love that. Hands down. Hands down.
So I'm gonna pull the first one.
Oh my God. I'm telling the truth, not but the truth, so help me God.
I'm scared.
I'm not saying shit to sell this thing. Come on.
Take a shot. Story time. Tell us a time you went somewhere or popped up knowing your ass wasn't invited, or take a shot.
I ain't necessarily my business.
I tell man.
Oh, wait.
What was the question? When was someplace where you were invited that you popped where you were uninvited somewhere? Ooh. Have I really done that in my relationship? No, I haven't done that ever. I've never been somebody. I won't go nowhere that I don't get. Oh no, I did do it. I did it to this one party at this one frat party that somebody I had dealings with went to. I definitely did pull up and they didn't know I was coming at all, and I was just like, hey, what's the apartment number so I can come in, and definitely did shake up some feathers in there, and I went and I showed my ass because yeah, I need everybody to know who you fucking with and who you ain't fucking with and who I am when I pull up somewhere unexpected. Yeah, it never gave just popping around and doing this and that. No, I'm coming because if an opportunity is there or something is there, I need to know who the fuck I am. But nevertheless.
I tell man.
I'm gonna tell my shot.
Okay, so you gotta ask me something.
Okay, give me.
Girl, the jacket a little too tight.
I'm about to get that.
Come on, girl, the feds too tight, man.
Pretty sure I'm not on that. Girl, just give me a couple. You keep a couple.
Who picked these cards? Q. This some shit you did. Sometimes you done did everything in this.
What?
Take a shot if you ever purchase a fake designer item. Or
Let me see the card. Let me see the card.
I'm fucking dead, bro.
What the shit this is. Take a shot if you ever purchase a fake designer item or purchase a fake designer.
take a double shot.
This is off the runway now.
That's when like when it was used to be alive and she was like, Santana, show me the bag. Where's the authentic card from Chanel? I don't want to take no shot. I've never purchased anything fake. I don't own anything designer, so that's never gave me designer. It's just a flashy thing. Now, when I get my money up for real, like I used to tell somebody I had dealings with, I was like, oh, I want this Gucci polo shirt. I want this really bad, and that's what I'm gonna get. And when I was in the predicament where it was just me and I have nobody I was not obligated, but nobody I was trying to take care of, I definitely was up there about the, like, I got a whole cart full of designer shit I want. But with me, one thing that'll ever be fake about me is probably my jewelry. And it's because, to be honest, the expensive shit, the designer brands don't even look good no more. They're more so a name. Y'all buying these fucking tight-ass purple jeans with your boongie hanging out and your fucking ankle all squeezed up and you looking like you got on a fucking Lululemon fucking BBL tracksuit as men just for a tag. And women don't even care about the tag. They're going to laugh at them draws. Usually you got money, which makes you more... Nigga, you was a walking look. But nevertheless, if I pull that tag out of them jeans...
This is... That was so long ago. Very much giving 2018
you know what? I'm done with you that. The last time.
I don't know. See, that's all I'm saying. I need to see what's going on in the
They say take a shot if you ever had to fuck your way out of a situation.
I gotta take a shot on that one. I've never fucked my way out of anything. I've never had to fuck my way out of somebody because I'm just me. Any of my bodies I have on my own accord. So I'm gonna have to fuck my way out of a situation because one thing about me, I will pack up this nice piece of jam tenderloin and care about my business. But nevertheless.
Oh my God.
So for real. And that's a wrap.
Cut the
No,
cameras.
honestly, like I just want to say for real, thank you for being here for me. Waking up when I take these kids at 7 a.m. But I said, Tana,
For real. I got no kids.
huh?
And I hate to be asleep.
No, but just thank you for being like my shoulder, my therapist, like my shoulder to cry on my therapist. And just really, like being there in my corner in this hard time. It's been real, real rough. And for real, because you be like, I'm like, something is over me, but bitch, ho, bitch, ho, go outside, bitch, ho, right. So if I had an everyday Santana, it's like, I don't know where I'd be. And I just want to say thank you so much.
Of course, I got you. You're my best friend. We gang in this bitch.
Thank you.
Period.
And that's all.
That's all, CARESHA, please. Season 2. We out this motherfuckers.
Pull out the stick, come shoot that. Booty poke out like a book bag. Booty poke out like a book bag. Pull over ass too fast. CARESHA gonna bring that Uncle Lou back.
She another gal in the project to twerk out. That was good. Thank y'all for joining me. And the fact that this interview was only 30 minutes long and this video is going to be like an hour long just really shows that I just don't be talking about shit. A lot of album dropped in 12 minutes and I definitely want to record some reactions to that. I got one more thing I want to do tonight.